All right, yeah, let's get back to Keeper. Keeper's been pretty interesting. So when we last started off, it was a boat. The boat was racing up this waterfall, but then I got knocked down. Now I get up again. But the boat's gone, and now I'm just literally the light. I'm not a lighthouse anymore. I'm not at the top of a lighthouse with a boat. I'm literally just the light. Years are going past. My bird friend and his offspring is nowhere to be found. It's an orb of light. Once again, how beautiful the space is, huh? Very colorful game. Oh, am I putting fire all this? Oh shit! You got like blade bait? Hell. Oh, I completely just missed it. You run into these, maybe? Again. There's no movement of the camera. The camera moves when it wants to move. It's kind of awkward. Oh wait, now purple flame. Power it up. A lot of colors in this game. Oh no, no! Alright, that makes sense. Awkward. You know, this game is definitely has some pretty cool sections. I'm digging like the racer vibe of this one. What other thing am I missing though? Oh, I thought I ran over that already. Oh. Oh, that's kind of neat. Alright. Alright, now I wish you go this way. I go this way. Alright, so I'm pretty much doing this in the right order, I think. I need to go there to go here. What a pretty game. Alright, I think I see where I gotta go, or how I gotta go. Why the Underdark of Baldur's Gate? No? Huh? shit. What the fuck? That's kind of weird. Wait, like, am I going through space and time? Oh shit, it's him. Or it. He's gotten bigger. How majestic he looks now. All right, let's run ads, and I'll be right back. Because that's gonna be in 5 minutes anyway. All right. Yeah, I like the cool those different segments. You know, the wheeling around stuff. That's pretty fun. Not too much of it, not too little of it. Oh, I can't. I'm losing my flare again. Am I gonna talk? What the fuck? Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait. I can only hop. What in the hell is this? What? Huh. You lay on my bed, don't lay on the clothes, asshole. Oh shit, I can glide. You can't lay on my clothes. You gotta at least lay off the clothes. I'm like a Pegasus. You can get on there, just don't fucking lay on my clothes, asshole. This game has had some great set design and great sound design, I think, in my opinion. I just want to break all these things just to hear it. Look how beautiful it is. It's a very beautiful game. Wait, is it the city? Yeah, it's the city with the three sun, moon, and sunset, or rising sun, I guess. Or just like in retrospect, like visiting all the places I've been to before. Oh wait, did I get my little buddy home? Is that what I'm doing? Basically, I started off in this area. Oh wow, Big Bird. That's the majestic grandfather one. Aww. Doesn't want to leave me. No, it's okay. Go with your family. Aww. The mountain we go. Actually, I forgot to put on lights, speaking of which. This game is very, 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 very visually stunning. I became one with the mountain? Became one with the earth? Oh, you might be as well. Sorry. You know, I enjoyed this game. I kind of wish there was more to it, to be honest with you. It was very enjoyable, very mellow, very low key. For a Game Pass game, I think it was great. I really do. Oh yeah, 6-hour journey. Yeah. Let's see. Next gen player, the verdict. Keeper delivers a focused 6-hour journey built on movement, speed, and confident pacing. Yes, yes, and yes. Light puzzles are fun, and curiosity rewarded with nice secrets. Presentation stands out with a hand-painted look, lively wildlife, thoughtful camera work, and a score that swells the right moment. For narrative first adventure, it's easily a recommendation. 9 out of 10, amazing. Yeah, I agree with that. Let's see what this review is. This review is Noob Feed. Keeper isn't just an independent experiment, it's a meditation on existence. It's about what's left over when everything else is gone. Lighthouse, the bird's journey show how we long for meaning and fight to move forward even when things are unstable. Games today try to be exciting, but Keeper is brave enough to whisper. Yeah. It tells you to listen to the waves and wind, the quiet beat of life coming back. The game might not be fun for some, because it goes too slowly. It has too many vague ideas. I kind of see like I mean, I've been playing Hades too, so like kind of horses is slower. Keeper's memorable story told through motion and light rather than words. You can let go of its beat. Its flaws, how awkward it is on purpose, how quiet it is, or what makes it feel so alive. It feels like every step is one. Each flash of light makes me feel hopeful. Double Fine has made a game that is also a living poem, a gentle warning that beauty can last even when things are falling apart. A 70. Well, technically, what is it? This is 3.5 stars, 70. They rated. What is this? Noob Feed. Meditative odyssey of light and loneliness. Keeper stands as Double Fine's most artistic and heartfelt masterpiece, a love letter to rebirth and the fragile beauty of existence. I get that. A 70. Like, they're looking at a little more of the camera jank. The camera was jank. 70. I don't know. I give it a 4-star, not a 7. 3.5 stars seems kind of a little too low. The Guardian, 3-star. What is their like final verdict word? At various points, button prompts flash up on a screen. For example, press X to peck, and spelling out exactly what the player should be doing. The world's ambiguity is diminished. Nah, like that's really like fine tuning it. I don't really mind that. This problem reoccurs in the game's conclusion, be it from a different angle. Without spoiling exactly what happens, the player seems to be presented with a magnificent and incomprehensible totality of existence itself. How do we interact with such transcendent profoundity? Sadly, with another route-shape-based puzzle involving kaleidoscope crystals and black holes. That is Keeper in a nutshell. A game that lacks interactive vocabulary to while experience the weirdness it depicts with such sparkly, vivid imagination. I mean, that's kind of... I mean, really, you're using the light. You're using your power. You're using, you know, your existence. You know, lighthouse's light, right? You're using that to grab and piece together and form a perfect black hole. I don't know. IGN gave it a 9. IGN, its final verdict. A surreal painting come to life. Keeper's a stunning puzzle game that carefully balances its Moorish mechanics with heartfelt story. Its levels are teeming with life, yeah, to interact with and in interesting objects to toggle, with each scene framed as a percussive driving score. Yeah, great score, I thought. Lead and duo might not speak, but the well-executed animations and soundboard of effects, chirpings, and creaks imbued with them with the spirit that grows on you fast. Yeah, I thought the bird and the lighthouse had a cute little bonding relationship. Yeah, I do agree with that one. Adorable in premise, Keeper is like an exploration of life packed into a brief runtime that's well worth experience at least once in your lifetime. Yeah, I agree with that one. I will say for $25, an outright buy. Maybe $25 is a little much. You know, I mean, I look back at Silksong. Silksong was fucking $20 and they had so much shit in it. But for Game Pass, let's go on and go to Reddit. Because, you know, you love going to Reddit. Critic reviews. Outchar. Keeper's a visually 70 out of 10. Keeper is a visually stunning and emotionally charged game that tells a story without saying a single word. While its art and sound design are truly captivating, gameplay flaws prevent it from reaching its full potential. Yeah, you know, I don't know. It wasn't like the most exciting gameplay. I'll admit that. 77 out of 100. Altari or Adarita. Keeper delivers visually stunning atmosphere experience that feels more like an interactive art than a traditional game. While its mechanics are simple and pacing uneven, its rich design and emotional tone makes it short yet memorable journey. But why though? 9 out of 10. Keeper is pure double-fine brilliance. They don't just convince you to care about a lighthouse, but their bird companion too. While questions aren't really answered, that ultimately doesn't matter. CG Magazine, 9 out of 10. Keeper is straightforward puzzle-based walking sim, elevates its tenfold with unbelievable level and interactive storytelling. Game Rant, 6 out of 10. That's a pretty low one. What do they say? Keeper is absolutely gorgeous game, but in terms of gameplay, it might be the most bland entry in Double Fine category yet. Ouch. Someone has some bad Cheerios. Yeah, like I agree with the general assessment of the game. It's not a 10 out of 10. That's definite. But it's cute. It's fun. It's for a change of pace. How's this work? There's a controller just going. I click down too much. But like, oh, okay. So it's the journey of I don't know why I can't go. But yeah, for a game about a lighthouse and not knowing anything else about it, yeah, I would say I would give this a I think a 7.5 to 8 is a decent score if you're going out of 10. If you're going out of three out of 5 stars, I think a 4 is a nice solid rating. If you're going out of 100 points, that's 77 right there. Looks pretty decent. 77 to 80 range. Like, this wasn't a like amazing masterpiece of a game, but like I was saying the other day to somebody, what makes a game great play is gameplay, story, like marketability. You know, but with story is especially, you need a game that captivates you. For me, a game that is game of the year needs to be captivating. You need to be invested in the story. It can't just be, sorry to throw it out there, F-Zero racing. Like how much story is captivating in F-Zero racing, right? But with this, not having any words, no words, just animation, you felt for the relationship of the bird and the lighthouse. When that bird flew away and it hugged the lighthouse, like, holy shit, that tugged at your heartstring. And right there, in a game that's only 6 hours, that kind of shows you the excellence of how they did their story, how they did their narrative without actually saying a single word. And that, I think that is beautiful. The graphics, beautiful as well. There's a couple of scenes that I kind of want to put as like screensavers. That's how awesome it looked. The sound design, I kind of liked the soundtrack. You know, it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like Final Fantasy Rebirth, but like giant, like crazy ass, you know, 5-minute bangers, you know. But it was a very catchy little jingle. So that right there, also great, great thing. So like, it had the visuals, it had the story to captivate it, to kind of like pull you in. It had the sound design. I do agree. The one thing it was missing, the one thing it was lacking, was gameplay. Now they did make it to where like there was some cool ideas with like the racing wheel. The boat did seem to drag on a little bit, just because like you had to like drive around and like find these, like, it was a little more open world or open like area, while with the lighthouse it was very much like, here's your path, go on it. You know, if you're aware of your surroundings, you will catch on what you need to do. While with the boat, it was more like, hey, drive around, and if you miss something, screw you, you're out of luck. You need to search more. The wheel was fun. I really wish the wheel had more shit. I love the little 2D sections where you were kind of like going and then flipping around, and you know, I love that. I wish that was actually extended more. Like, I would have easily been cool with another hour and a half of gameplay, another 2 hours of gameplay. You know, but then again, though, like a 10-hour game with no talking and all that, how much can you do with it? I don't know. But yeah, I enjoyed this. Final thoughts. I think this was a very memorable game. I don't think it's a game of the year winner, but I do think it deserves nominations when it comes to visuals. I believe when the Game Awards come out, if this isn't somewhere on like art design, sound design, maybe, no, I don't know. Sound design is gonna be a hard one, but art design, this is just as beautiful as Death Stranding was. This is just as beautiful as Kingdom Come was, you know, at some point. Some Kingdom Come was kind of but yeah, I think this could win an award here or there, not the big ones, but I would definitely have it in my nominations of just graphically, you know, great set pieces. It's a solid pick. You know, if you got Game Pass, you're paying for it. If you got Game Pass for a 6-hour free little play, you just want to chill and have a nice, cool little Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday evening, I would recommend this game in a heartbeat. This is not a sleeper. Is not a keeper. Is not a sleeper. You shouldn't sleep on it. But yeah, that's gonna be all for keeper. Now, what else do we play?